Just got back to Port Charles. She doesn't know what a slow-motion train wreck you are, John.
Dante, back off.
Do you know that he wanted to get one over on Sonny so badly that he used Christina to do it, a 17-year-old girl? He manipulated her, all the while telling my mother that he loved her. And now he's moved on to you.
I'll tell you what. If I have a problem with John, then I will come to you.
The guy's a player, Brooke. He's out for no one but himself.
You sound just like your father. You're staking your claim here. You want one girl to be in love with you while the other one is conveniently waiting for you in the wings.
How long is that hospital lockdown going to continue?
It's Nicholas's baby they're searching for.
And I hope to God they find the baby, but Michael and Christina were almost killed by Warren Bauer. They're stuck in that hospital. I want them out of there.
You're the chief of staff. How come the security wasn't in place? Why is it the hospital not screening their nurses more thoroughly?
I am so sorry.
Sorry doesn't help. My son is missing, Stephen. What is it?
We found Aiden's security monitor hidden in the bassinet of another baby. Whoever took him had access to the equipment needed to remove it from Aiden's ankle. There's no way to tell how long it's been since it was removed.
When you come here to give birth and you tell them they're going to be protected and safe and that their babies will be well taken care of, and you know that's a lie.
Elizabeth, I know this is frightening.
And you've been searching this entire hospital when Aiden could be out there anywhere.
We do have some leads to go on. I mean, we know that Franco was...
Franco is dead! Because of Jason, and now some lunatic has my baby.
I'm gonna do everything I can to get him back to you.
Ow, Lucky. You don't even know where to look. I mean, why don't you just admit it? You really have nothing, right? You have nothing.
We can't give up hope, okay? We have to stay strong for Aiden. Come on.
I'm trying.
I know.
Listen, there's no more need for the lockdown. You can go ahead and lift it.
My sister's right. Aiden could be anywhere by now.
Nicholas, you have to do something. I mean, anything. You have to do something.
I will. I'll promise. I'll do everything I can to get him back, okay?
What if Jane Moore wants to keep him?
Why would she want to keep him?
I don't know, but what if, or maybe now that Franco's dead, maybe she doesn't want him anymore. I mean, you read all the time in the papers about babies being found.
Listen to me. We'll find him. I promise we're gonna find him. He'll come back to us, okay? Okay.
Admit it, this turns you on more than anything you get from that mousy little thing that you're married to.
I love my wife.
Oh, so you say, but I'm the one that you want.
Listen, stop it. I am a happily married man.
Well, it depends on your version of happiness. I mean, there's your frigid, snippy little wife, or there's wild, uninhibited passion.
Obviously, you're looking too far into this. We shared a past, and that is it.
Okay, and every time that it's brought up, the conversation somehow finds its way around to great sex. The weekend in Greenwich, the party on the rooftop of the dormitory. Do I need to go on?
Yes, fine. I flirted with you. I will accept that.
Because you missed what we had. When I started dating Steve, you became insanely jealous. It made you crazy, the thought of him having what was yours.
I would hardly say that you were mine.
And then you finally got what you wanted.
We were drunk. I was missing my wife.
It brought back the good old days, didn't it?
You are delusional.
I wasn't delusional when you were having sex with me.
This is enough.
Dante, I really appreciate this, but just stop.
You know, Christina almost lost her life because of John.
Your father was responsible for that bombing, you know it.
Come on, John, you're acting like you don't have any enemies in Port Charles. The Lopez brothers are known
The Lopez brothers were the scapegoat. Sonny did it, but you're too big of a hypocrite to admit that. You know, you walk around this town flashing your badge in the name of truth and justice when you're protecting your father. That's why when Sonny shot you point blank in the chest, you went and claimed that you were cleaning your gun and accidentally shot yourself. You perjured yourself instead of sending your father to prison where he belongs.
You don't care about justice. You want revenge for your sister. And Sonny didn't kill Claudia.
No, Sonny may not have swung that axe handle, but he is responsible for her death just the same, and you know it.
Did you tell him that you were friends with Sonny?
Yes, I made that very clear.
So let me guess, he started hitting on you right after that, right? He's using you, Brooke. Come on, let me take you home, please. Please, Brooke.
Words cannot express how sorry I am. Your son was in our care and we failed to protect him.
Don't blame yourself. Elizabeth was lashing out at whoever was closest. It just happened to be you.
She has every right to question our procedure. That's what baffles me. We interview every applicant for our nursing staff. We check recommendations.
Franco obviously found a way around the system.
Franco's dead. And unless Jane Morgan tries to contact us, we're coming out empty.
I know. We need to just focus on fighting hate now. I put up a substantial reward. Hopefully that will motivate whoever took him to return him.
When you first brought up the reward, I thought it was a mistake, that it would bring out every crazy in the book.
Did you have a better idea?
At this point, I don't see any other option.
Okay.
How do we do in Jane Morgan's apartment?
Forensics went over every inch of the place, and no sign she planned to leave town.
Really? Were there any clothes missing or anything?
No, the closets were full. Plenty of food in the fridge.
What about her car?
Still sitting in the hospital parking lot.
So she either took off with Aiden using some other form of transportation, or she's still in the hospital.
Yeah.
You know, not long ago I had this little problem with my computer back home, and I figured out you could set it to a date and time to right before it crashed. How many times I wished I could do that with my own life. Figure out that moment and turn the clock back to right before you made that huge mistake that just changed everything. Except I wouldn't know where to start. I'd made so many mistakes.
Hey, just to let you know, we all make mistakes, you know? I suppose it's how we handle them and how we bounce back that determines where our lives go.
Well, I'm trying to look at what I did right and learn from that instead.
We had our moments, didn't we? But I don't think I'm the reason you came back to Port Charles.
Well, I knew Luke would jump at the chance to help me find Lorenzo's money. Turns out I'm glad he didn't.
So am I. This has been great. But I have a life back in Port Charles. I got kids, a wife, what's left of a marriage.
Yeah. You're still not ready to let go, Carly, are you?
No, I knew that marriage to her would be a challenge. You know, not ready to give up just yet.
Well, if you ever decide you've had enough, you can always give me a call. This has been fun.
You don't want another run at what we had.
Don't I?
Johnny, end of story, okay?
God, what? Overreact much?
Look, trust me on this. The guy comes from a family of seriously dangerous criminals. His father was certifiable, doing life in prison. His sister was a whack job. Johnny's not far from the edge.
He's been decent enough to me, Dante.
Just don't even dream about getting involved with the guy.
Whoa. What? You're getting, like, way ahead of yourself here.
Okay, look, any attention John is paying to you is all about getting one over on Sonny.
God, Dante, that is ridiculous. I'm not even that close with Sonny.
No, but you're close with me, and I'm Sonny's kid. That translates to John and another way to get up in Sonny's face.
What is this? What are you doing? What, do you want me out of yourself or something?